Hey Super Souls, welcome to your monthly readings for the month of May. And yes, oh yes, we're still in the midst of eclipse season. The energy of the eclipses can impact us like up to 6 to 8 weeks before and after them. And we just had the new moon solar eclipse in Aries on April 20th, 21st, depending on where you're at in the world. And the energy of that eclipse will still hang around for a while. So if you want some more information on that, check out my pick a card reading I put out with that new moon eclipse. I'll have it linked down in the description box down below. Now on May 5th, 5/5, there will be a wonderful portal. We get to experience the lunar eclipse with the full moon in Scorpio. So lunar eclipses alone really get our attention. You know, they bring harvest, accomplishment, fruition, and sometimes dramatic endings. And with the tint of the Scorpio energy included, that reinforces the impact of shaking things up and transformation. Add all to that the energy of Scorpio is, it's all ruled by the planet Pluto, and the planet Pluto goes into retrograde on May 1st, a few days before the lunar eclipse. And that energy can take us inward, and it's emotional, it's psychological. It ignites us to check in on ourselves and more transformation. And I've heard Pluto energy, kind of announces to us, change or die. So yay! Wow, a lot of energy pushing us into transformation in the month of May. And in addition to all of that, we've also been in the Mercury retrograde, and we'll be hanging out there until May 15th, the middle of the month. And we'll still go into the post-shadow all the way through to the end of the month up to June 1st. So from May 15th to June 1st, we'll even have a little time of reflection, more reflection upon what important things have been said or communicated to us from the time that Mercury went into its pre-shadow of the retrograde as early as April 7th. So I'm excited to find out what's going to be going on here, shaking up all of our lives here in the month of May. And I will have readings for each individual zodiac sign. But you can also learn so much by looking into more than just your sun sign. Each planet, each astral body is a different window that we look out of the house of who we are, and we see different perspectives, different areas of our life. So we can look out into our lives in a variety of different ways if you know the zodiac sign of each of your planets. And then you can watch, the video for that particular sign to see what kind of tint is on that part of your life as well. I'll throw up here a screenshot of what some of the areas are that these different astral bodies influence. So you can take a screenshot of that if you want. You have my permission. And, look at it and see if there's any particular area that you're interested in. And then you can, dive into that particular sign. Now, also each month, I'm going to start having a special giveaway at the end of the month based on these videos that I'm putting out. So you can have a chance at winning a personal recorded reading from me. And all you have to do is 1, be subscribed to this channel, and 2, comment on one of these monthly videos after you watch it, of course. And you can also comment on more than one. So as long as you watch more than one, you can comment on more than one. And so you have a chance of getting 12 entries into the monthly drawing. I'll be giving away at least a 1-hour personal recorded reading, but I do like to give away things, so you never know. There may be more than one winner and different, hours and different things that I can give away as well. So enough of all that. Beautiful soul, let's get into your reading and find out what is going to be shaken up in your life in the month of May. All right, Capricorn, this is your monthly reading for the month of May. And if you're new to my channel, what I do each month is I take a tarot deck and I split out the major arcana from the 4 suits of the minor arcana. This month I am using this beautiful deck called the Ravyness Drakon Tarot. So if you're interested, you know what the box looks like there. And what we'll do, the major arcana represents the overall energy for the month. So of course, we're looking in here of, what is shaking up in your life. So this will give us the overall energy for the month to start off, and then we'll dive into more details, of course. Let me just give these a quick shuffle here, and we will see what Spirit wants us to know where we're going to start here. So for Capricorn, what area of their life is going to have some little shaking going on? And we'll get some guidance here. So for Capricorn. All right, there we go. And you've got the High Priestess. So the High Priestess, of course, she is very intuitive, goes into her High Priestess temple, connects to the higher realms, goes behind the veil, dives deep into the unconscious, the subconscious, into the unknown. So a great amount of revealing intuitively and intentionally as well. So you do have for this month some time that you're going to intentionally, you're encouraged to take some time alone here to really connect to the spiritual side of your life and your world. And through that, the shaking up, it allows things to come to knowledge, some things to come to your awareness around your spirituality, around your life. I mean, it can be anywhere. That's what we're going to dive in deeper here and find out more of what they're looking at. And we're going to next go into the power of surrender cards. And this card is going to be like this one, where it's the overall energies for the entire month around this shakiness. So let's take a look here and see what else Spirit has for you, Capricorn. What they also they like you to know about this? What's unknown that's going to become known that allows some good shaking to go on there? Because of course, anything that happens in our life does happen for us, and the shaking up helps us here. Yeah. It makes sense, surrendering some resentments that are boiling to the surface there. And it says, holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward toward positive situations in your life. So these are definitely going to be brought to your attention during the month of May. And it's just going to have you become aware of them. If you're already aware of them, they're just going to bubble more to the surface because they're ready to be released. They're ready to be let go of. One of the best things, I know forgiveness is kind of like a cuss word, right? It's the real F word. But there's this beautiful way that I read somewhere about forgiveness is like choosing to no longer be a vessel of pain because of someone else's actions or words. And in forgiving the person, not the act, not the actions, but releasing the person allows us to pour out that vessel so the vessel can then become one of love instead of pain. So I really like that coming in here. So that is what they have so far. And then we're going to, of course, dive into the 4 suits of the minor arcana, which do represent 4 different areas of our life and the 4 different elements. So we've got fire, we've got earth, we've got air, and we've got water here. And each of the suits matches up to those. And so we'll go through those here. We're going to first start with the element of fire, which is the suit of wands. And the wands represents like our drive, our ambition, our passion, our inspiration. And so this will be what the Creator and Spirit wants you to know about your energetic adventure during the month of May. So for Capricorns, regarding this unknown and these resentments coming up that we're ready to let go of, right? They do want this one for you. And you got the Queen of Wands. Powerful, powerful card. The Queen of Wands, she rolls over the fire, but she also gets, all the queens get a second portion of water, which allows her to connect to the like heavenly realms, her intuition and, all of this. So definitely spirituality coming in here, with wands also representing our spiritual energy, really stepping up here. She is able to make movement, to make things happen, to make things move forward. It's one of her, very powerful characteristics, but she's able to do it so smoothly and so successfully because of her connection to the spirit realm. So I do like this. This action moving forward. The Ace of Wands that she has allows her, whatever you focus on is what grows and expands. And so we're not focusing so much on the resentment itself as we're focusing on forgiveness. We're focusing our energy on unconditional love and joy and peace and patience and what we do want, which allows us less energy being used to feed the resentments, and that's where the forgiveness and the release of the wrath goes. So I do like this powerful energy that's coming in here for you with this. We're also going to pull from the Angel Guide Oracle, and we're going to see what else that they want for you here regarding your energetic adventure during the month of May. They do want this one. And you've got Mother, Father, God. Yeah. Some beautiful connection to the higher Mother, Father. So that allows us to release a whole lot as well. We're going to put that right here. And let's take a look here and see what message opened right up to it. So it says, you are connected to the power of creation at this time. Your spiritual parent is enveloping you in their incredible love, and they're filling you with divine energy and inspiration to help you move forward. This card is a message directly from the heart of God. It is telling you that you are significant and precious. You are loved beyond measure, and the Creator power is proud of you. You're being encouraged to have faith and know that everything is possible for you. No matter what you may be going through, you are always connected to the source of creation. Your angel guide is encouraging you to remember this now. This also comes with an extended message which says, this card is one of healing and wholeness. Whatever stories you may have heard about God being judgmental must be washed away. Divine energy could never hold a grudge against you, for you are an extension of its love. The power and presence of the Creator are not only with you, but within you. And if you've ever felt that you aren't good enough, or that you're being judged, or that you haven't been the best you can be, know that you are forgiven. Here's that forgiven again, right? Angels are with you today to help create a healing wave between you and your divine parent. This card also brings the possibility of parental healing. Perhaps these resentments are focused on them. If you would like to clear up difficult energies between you and your parents or ancestry, know that angels are ready to help. They are guiding you to see the world through the eyes of Mother, Father, God, and to remember that love can heal everything. So perfect. Yeah, definitely. This energy that you're connecting with, this healing energy, that even looks like they have this beautiful connection to the upper source here. This is what helps you move through these. A lot of resentments may be around Mother, Father, because when we're younger, we don't feel like we can have those feelings. And so where do they go? Deep down inside, right? Until they bubble up. And that's when we're able to look at these and you understand that your true mother, your true father is the mother and father of all things, our Creator, and that you can release these judgments and these harsh poisons that we have going through our system because of those. So I love this healing for you, Capricorn. All right. And then next we move into the next element, which is the element of Earth, and it is the Suit of Pentacles. It's the only one that has to do with the outside world. You know, fire is our inner energy, air is our thoughts, and water is our emotions. But the Earth is the only one that is about the outside. All those that are on stage with us, all the props on there, like even our own bodies, everything in the outside world. And so this is going to be what the Creator and Spirit wants you to know around your physical experience in the external world during the month of May. And of course, Earth is your element, Capricorn. So this is where you're right at home. And so nothing to fear here, right? All right. So Capricorn. What do you want Capricorn to know about their physical adventure during the month of May? Patience, it seems to be. All right. There it is, right there. And you have the Eight of Pentacles. And I do like this for you because the Eight of Pentacles does represent the movement. You've done the blood, the sweat, the tears. You're doing the work. And that creates movement in your outside world. It is like an apprentice who's done the work under a master, and they have increased and improved their skills and gotten to the point where they're now ready to move from apprentice to master. And so there is this movement in these resentments and these relationships that we've had with people, whoever it may be. Because of the resentments and the changes, it allows you movement in the relationship with them specifically. And if you're not even interacting with them anymore, it allows you to have different and improved interactions with others, that these resentments have been creating these invisible barriers from you being able to get close to people and move into deeper and more trusting relationships with. So I do love that. And then we're also going to pull from the Aboriginal Spirit Oracle and see what else that they would like you to know, Capricorn, about your physical adventure in the outside world. So you are going to see some changes that happen because of this sparked in your outer world. I feel like more so with relationships and leadership. So this is how you're impacting and touching others through this as well. So the resentments allow this new kind of confidence, this new ability to help others and leading by example, right? It does say leadership recognizes the respect and honor a person holds within a community. And a leader is someone we look to as a role model for our values and sense of self. Leadership comes with much responsibility to teach our communities the values and stories that are important for our growth and well-being. And this card comes in for you to let you know that there is someone around you that is representing themselves as an authority. And this person does not lead by example and is always filled with excuses as to why they are unable to act honorably in certain situations. Your intuition of late has been telling you this person is not honorable, yet you have struggled to have your own opinion of them because of their ability to charm and fool others around you. And once you stand up and walk away from this disruptive influence, others will follow quickly behind you and support your actions. This situation will give you the confidence in the future to look closer at people who pretend to represent themselves as something that they are not, and will in turn alleviate much confusion and stress in your life. Yeah, so this change, this releasing of the resentment allows you to really step out of fears and into this love where your intuition is right on the button, and you can trust that. When we're in fear, we don't see things the way they are. They're very foggy and out of focus. But when we connect inward and upward, and we're in this place of peace and unconditional love, we can see things more clearly, and then we can take different actions, like we said, and we can let other people see that as well. So I like that impact in the outside world. It does allow you to have less stress in your life because of it too. So I like it. And then we move into the element of air, which is the suit of swords. And this is your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations. And this will be what the Creator and Spirit wants you to know about your mental adventure during the month of May. So for our Capricorns, which Capricorns, you can get into your mind, right? You enjoy thinking and seeing things from those point of views, even though you're an earth element, you kind of have this, I think you're ruled by Mercury, aren't you? But there's this energy of thinking and evaluating here too. Yeah, and this makes sense with the Six of Swords. Another movement card, by the way, but it's moving from old ways of thinking to new ways of thinking. And so it does give you, this change of the way you're looking at things, this movement of things in the thoughts and the beliefs, the opinions that you have, and you're seeing things differently. Again, seeing things from a place of love instead of from a place of fear allows you to have different stories that you're applying, and you're evaluating this and seeing it differently, right? Because when we're looking through resentful eyes, we see red, literally. But when we're seen from a place of love, we see so much more clearly. We take off the glasses that we're tinted with, and we can see things as they are, which allows us to move from choppy waters to calmer waters. It allows us to have this switch and this change of mind that does result in less stress and more peace as well. We're also going to pull from the numerology guidance cards here. We're going to see what else that Creator and Spirit wants you to know about your mental adventure during May. So what else for Capricorn? Okay, cards are wanting to fly, but they said none of those yet. They said it'll be very, very obvious. All right, it is this one right here. And we've got domestic harmony. Yeah. So the thinking does bring in peace of mind, peace of home, right? And so we're going to put that right here, card number 46. And let's see what message comes in here. The message of home really stands out, right? This feelings of home. And this card indicates a time of healing your relationships and your home. You can't make it up. This may relate to a troubled relationship with a child, a family member, an ex or a current partner, a house guest, or a roommate. Could even relate to problems you have had with the actual house itself. Either way, this card has been sent to advise you that your difficulties are being resolved and domestic happiness is within your reach. This card can indicate a time to make a commitment to your present relationship by declaring your love and desire to take things to the next level. And that's what can happen here with the Eight of Pentacles too. It can also reveal a need to commit to your present residence by extending your lease, deciding not to sell or make the necessary improvements to turn it into your perfect home. Regardless, this card is encouraging you to make a commitment rather than walk away. In order to improve your current situation, you're being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life. Cycles that are leading you toward domestic harmony and peace. Remember, there is no such thing as the perfect relationship, family, or home. Domestic harmony can only be achieved with effort, compassion, and compromise. And by improving your relationships and your home, you will improve your quality of life. The affirmation for this card is, I have happy, harmonious relationships within my happy, harmonious home. I like it. So definitely reiterating what we've been talking about here, especially the healing with parents, right? Possibly coming in here with the cards we were talking about. And then we move into the final suit, which is the element of water, which represents our emotions. It's the suit of cups. And we will see here what Creator and Spirit want you to know about your emotional adventure during the month of May. So for Capricorn, all right, they do want this one. And you've got the Knight of Cups. So another movement card. So you've had movement. I mean, you've had the Queen of Wands, which Wands is action, action, action. Eight of Pentacles is movement. This Six of Swords is movement. And now you have the Knight of Cups, which is all movement of emotion. And also pursuit of higher love, because all knights have a quest, and this knight quest after the Ace of Cups, which is connecting to the love that we find inside. And we do that, this vessel of pain that we had filled up here, it actually becomes the Ace of Cups, the chalice, the Holy Grail, to where we can fill up with that unconditional love that we find from up above. So I do like that coming in here. And we're also lastly going to pull here from the Soul's Journey Lesson cards. And because it's the final card we're going to pull for this reading for you, it can still represent the emotional experience for the month of May here, more information. But it's also going to be a wild card, whatever else the Creator and Spirit want you to know for this month. All right, so for Capricorn, what is the final? All right. This one came flying out here. You're seeing red here again with envy. And envy says, I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Isn't that the truth, right? So I feel like with this coming in here, these resentments, when we're realizing that the things that people did, every moment is either of unconditional love or the fears of losing conditional love. When we're doing things of unconditional love, things are flowing beautifully. When we're in the place of fear, the human in us, it goes into like an alarm, our little child self. Sounds an alarm, throws out our intelligent, compassionate, loving, adult self, and takes control, and it does whatever it feels it needs to do, feel in control and feel safe again, because something made it trigger an alarm. It felt out of pocket, right? And so when that happens, we realize that all of us want to be loved and accepted, want to feel safe and secure, right? And when we don't, we all freak out, and we all do things. We do things like panicking, like someone's drowning, right? And this envy just fits in with that, because it's like we want people to be a certain way, and we want to be like certain people sometimes. And resentments come up here with this envy, where we forget that we're all after the same thing, and we just start taking other people's actions, these that they're trying to feel safe and in control again, because their little inner self is freaking out. We feel what they're doing, their actions and their words, are about us, and we have this fear that it's about us and that we're going to be ostracized and all these other fears. So this envy here, I love the message of that, we forget that we're all the same. We just have different things that we're freaking out about, right? Let's see what else they add in here about envy. It says, you must learn to accept that the obstacles in your life have been chosen by you. Yay. To be jealous of the soul path of another is to doubt your ability to judge what is best for you. It is human nature to covet the perceived luxuries of someone on a different journey, but to try to emulate him or her is not being true to your own guidance. You have chosen this life and these circumstances for a reason. By disregarding that and following in the footsteps of another, you are only setting yourself up for confusion and disappointment. You never truly know what is going on in another person's life and what personal challenges he or she may face. So to be envious is a fool's game. Be authentic to your inner voice, because only you know what is in your best interests. And if you don't follow your own path, you will have to reincarnate in an attempt to learn your original lessons again. Ooh, it sounds like a threat. No, it's not. It's just letting you know part of the journey you're on is learning this, right? Learning that other people's actions don't tell us a whole lot about us. They are telling us about what someone else is going through. Now, our own fears tell us about ourselves. And I feel like this journey that you're on with all of this, you are deep diving here with the High Priestess and the Queen of Wands, trusting your intuition, trusting your connection to the spirit world to bring these things up, to allow you to turn them over, allow yourself to feel that love, that unconditional love from the Mother and the Father of all things. It does allow you to impact the world. It does allow things to unfold and release. And I love this for you because it does feel like, it feels like work sometimes, but the freedom that we have when we let go of these resentments and we truly are able to forgive someone and ourselves, it can definitely change our world into something beyond our wildest dreams. So I love this for you, Capricorn, for the month of May. And that is what Spirit has for you for the month of May. But if you are looking for more messages of love from above, there's a few things that you can do. First, you can give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button. And that does tell me that you're enjoying this content, but it also tells YouTube that you're enjoying the content as well, and it'll bring more of that to you. The second thing you can do is subscribe to my channel, and that gives you access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, there is an option for all, which if you select that, two things happen. One, you're notified right away when new videos are posted on my channel. And two, you're also notified when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. I currently go live Wednesday through Sunday nights at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, and also Friday, Saturday, and Sunday mornings at 11 a.m. Mountain Time. I do put out weekly content with a pick a card reading, and then also like these monthly readings. So you're notified and kept in the loop on all of those, including my weekly and monthly giveaways. So be sure to select all when you do subscribe and go to that notification bell. Also, doing those things helps spread the Zen love, and it does help my channel grow in significant ways. Because when you like or share one of my videos, comment on one of my videos, and subscribe to my channel, doing those things does make the YouTube algorithm so crazy, giddy, happy, excited, it wants to automatically share my videos with other people as well. So if you want to be part of that love tsunami, just do one of those things, and please know I'm very, very grateful if you do that. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings. All that information is listed in the description box of the video down below. All right, beautiful soul, as you're going through this wonderful, exciting May adventure, please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things. And of course, I love you too. So until we speak again, hang in there, take care of yourselves, and much love to you.